streaming at least once a month. Well, we're trying, okay, guys? And now, the people you've been waiting for, Zach and Joey.
No, no, no. You have to do it like the theme song used to sound. Zach and Joe, the
Hello, everyone.
internet.
Ah,
Ay,
oh
salamat.
my
May headphones. May
gosh.
headphones na.
Yay!
Yay!
I'm not sounding echoey or anything like that.
Yes,
No.
you are.
Okay.
All
Uy,
right.
naka-isputing. Hello.
Oh my
Actually,
God, that was
this,
bagong gupit.
yeah,
I
I
know,
cut my hair
right?
already. So, hello to everyone.
Wait, why did you take your headphones off?
Because there's no echo anymore. I don't know how how that happened, but
Magic.
magic. Okay, so
Magic.
we are talking about so many things today. Um,
Teka muna. Teka muna. May kwento si Marcy. Somebody is here. And I
okay,
have kwento also.
sure.
Oh, she
What do
wanted
you
me to do it. Okay, so over like last week or so, I had lunch with the one and only Quark and Aris people.
Oh,
What?
Yes, producer, director extraordinaire,
Super
um,
star.
superstar, rock star, everything. He's
I
awesome.
Wow.
saw
He's doing great.
him. I saw him make a post. She was with this award-winning actress, Sasha Grey, I think, and
Yes.
so I'm like, there's this look of um of wonderment coming from Joey. You just Google Sasha Grey and you'll see that
I
she's an
don't want to Google Sasha Grey because you might see
award-winning
some things.
indie artist. That's right
Who
up
is it?
Quark's alley. Sasha Grey. Just yeah,
Teka,
Google.
sige.
Oh my gosh. I
Tignan
wonder what'll come
natin.
up. Oh, sige, pero. Anyway, so Quark is
I-Google.
doing great.
Wait, dude, you
You
gotta
know,
tell us. So people who may not know who Quark is, though I
okay.
seriously doubt it. Quark was
Yes,
our
I do.
boss.
Quark was the boss's boss. He was a teenage wonder kid back in the day at NU 107, and we believe that if he took ownership of the radio station, it would still exist. Just kidding. Love you, Atom. Just kidding. Anyway, it was great catching up with Quark. He's been around some of my friends that are here too, and I know he didn't post our lunch. He posted this YouTuber and then Sasha Grey. Ako wala. Sorry. God.
Ay, kasi you're not famous enough daw.
I know I'm not famous enough. Ay, nako. But okay,
Well,
because he
we
works
wouldn't
as a
have made it
producer.
either. I don't think
Yeah.
Zach and I would have made it to his YouTube either. Well,
Oh,
maybe see
anyway,
Zach. Zach has 14,000
I
followers
know.
on
And
Instagram.
Zach is like next
Uy, may
level.
influencer.
Hey, wait a minute. Who is here?
Oh,
Okay, because I
Gracie just joined us. Hi, JB and Manuel.
no. Oh,
Three
Zach
Really?
hasn't seen.
people. Three people are tuned
No,
in.
no, no,
Yay!
no. It's 15 people. Those are the people leaving a comment. So the rest are just
Oh,
silently watching.
thank
Hey,
you for
Okay.
someone else.
silently
This
watching.
this is just so weird. There's someone in the studio, Mang Tomas yung name niya, pero walang face. Because, okay, I was gonna have surprise guests and I sent out the link to some people. So I don't know who this person is. So if I don't see your face, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna bring you up because it worries me. This is live TV, folks. Okay. All right. So you were saying you have kwenta about Quark.
Me
No,
or
who?
Joey?
No,
No, you
you,
too. You
you,
said you were
Marcy.
gonna
So
bring.
how is he?
He is
Okay.
awesome. So he's the producer with Globe, right? And so I told you he was a teenager when you was born. He was in a band. So dad, he's been a director. Basta ang galing ni Quark eh. So he's working and doing stuff here. But I did watch a film that he executive produced that made it to Sundance.
Wow. Oh, wait, is this the
And
one with Sheila Francisco in the lead?
yes, it's
I
called
know Sheila from
Leonore
theater.
will Leonore, yeah, she's the lead. Leonore will never die, and it will be distributed, so watch it. Grabe, ang galing, makes you proud of. It's a unique
Oh,
story. It's really cool. So I
Very cool.
saw it in the
I
Sundance.
I know Sheila from my days back when I was doing theater. Not the
That's the
See?
same
whole thing.
caliber,
I would just
not the
want to say,
same league as
no, no,
her.
no.
Like, she's like
Joey,
beyond. I was just like teeny
you're too,
tiny.
you're too
We,
humble. I have seen Joey in action. I mean, when she's on stage, grabe yan. And I see her every day with her show. And when she does her acting bit, bigla na lang siya magdadrama. And I'm like, what are you doing? I'm practicing for my film. Okay, that's why you're crying all of a sudden. So, yeah, Joey was a pretty good actress as well.
Maarte kasi siya. Okay.
oh wait,
Is there
so
something you
my
want?
cuento,
Yeah.
my
Oh,
cuento. So there's this show that my boyfriend and I got into, and the first time we
Wait,
watched
wait,
it,
wait, say that again. I just want to cherish the moment. My
my
boyfriend.
boyfriend and
Ah,
I.
sounds really great coming from you.
One more time, one more time, one more time. My boyfriend.
Wow.
So we started watching this show a month or two or so ago called The Cleaning Lady.
yes.
And I was so excited because so the lead actress was in the Netflix Daredevil. She played Elektra, and she was also in The Hitman's Bodyguard as
Oh,
the love interest of Ryan Reynolds. So she's this I think she's
She's
Cambodian, and
Cambodian.
she's
Uh-huh.
Cambodian and French. But I remember her from the Daredevil series on Netflix, and then she starts speaking in Tagalog.
what?
Okay,
The
okay.
cleaning lady.
I'll give you background. It's because
And
the
then her
story was
sister-in-law.
Filipino. Yeah.
Oh, it was because in the thing it says like based on an Argentine something something. So watching it week after week, and like, oh, this is so cool. And they there's Tagalog in it, and I'm like, they don't put any subtitles under the Tagalog, but I'm like, oh my god, this. And in the episode
But
the
she's
other
Pinoy,
night,
she's not, right?
she's what?
Cambodian.
She's
She's
Cambodian.
Cambodian. She's not Pinoy.
Mhm.
Well, the story is she's married to a Filipino, and her son is Filipino Cambodian.
Oh,
Anyway, so she was a surgeon in the Philippines. So I'm watching it, and then there's a scene in one of the episodes where her sister-in-law, Pinay na Pinay talaga,
galing.
she's making adobo. So I'm freaking out, and I'm yelling at Robert. She's making adobo. She's making Filipino food on TV. And he looks at me and he's like, "Oh, that's good." And I'm like, "Even the vinegar
Wow.
and the puti is Filipino.
Oh,
And the soy
nice.
sauce is vinegar."
Okay.
I was freaking out. But all that to say that Marie Hamora
It's
directed the episode. Oh my god, my mind went phew, because the credits are rolling, and I'm like, directed by Marie Hamora. I'm like, holy what? It's the drummer, Quark's friend,
Yeah.
the drummer.
You know what?
The
Maria's been
Philippines?
doing.
She's done this. So I looked at her IMDb page, and I'm like, oh my god! So she's like super famous. She's directed other TV shows
Queen
in the
Sugar.
US. She did
Mhm.
All
Yeah.
Rise, Queen Sugar,
Mhm.
The Cleaning Lady, and there's another one, and I'm like, this is so cool. But,
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so I did the fan thing, and I left a comment on her Instagram.
Awesome.
Which she incidentally ignored. Oh my god, look, we've got more people that are tuned in.
But you know what? Yeah,
And
we're really proud of Marie. Marie did the rounds. She started with doing music videos for bands. She did AKA for Imago before, and then she also did Sundo. In fact, the hits of our songs that really cut across the radio stations in the Philippines. She did those videos, and then she just took off. She went to the
Yeah.
United States, and then she said she's gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, and then next thing you know, ito na. She got this guild thing director thing that happened recently. That's it, exactly. And then now she's doing it, and I mean, congratulations, good job, Marie.
I saw
Okay.
her doing something. Maybe that's the guild thing with Ava DuVernay, because I remember seeing an article and I'm like, oh my God, that's a Filipina. And I know her. I know her from the film. Well, I don't
Oh my
know
God.
her.
You
So I
guys,
had to clarify that. I had to clarify to my boyfriend. I'm like,
she is.
she's a friend. Well, not really a friend. She's like an acquaintance. She's friends of my friends, but
She was
by
in our family. She is. She listened to our music, you know.
And she's with a band called
she used to be on our
Gold Star.
show.
Yeah, she's with
Yes.
Gold Star,
Yeah.
the band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So she
cool.
is.
That's really
Baka,
neat.
I'll get you guys to interview her if she has time. Let's
Oh, I
see.
know, because she's so
Ask
busy,
her.
She's so
She is
busy.
busy and she has a little kid, so you know how that goes. But
Yeah.
she is good friends with.
I think you should reintroduce her to Joey. I think Joey, she this is talk to her, you know, come on one of her shows and stuff. Act again, right? What's the great-
Oh,
Diba?
can I be an extra in one of your like TV?
Oh
You know,
my
I'll just like
God, you can, you
I'll walk on
can.
camera like this, like really
Okay,
like
here. Oh, I
how's
am
that?
so
Like
sorry.
dramatic.
Hey guys, so first of all, the mystery person that was here, he dropped
Yeah.
out of the studio kasi naman I couldn't see your face, but he left a message and it says, "Hey Thelma," and it was
Oh,
Major Tom himself, Tom Lupton. So
yes. Hey,
Tom,
Tom.
Wow,
come
where is
back.
he?
Hi,
Really?
Thomas. Oh my God. So
Oh,
you need to
okay.
follow Tom's Instagram because he's got
Photography,
Yes,
incredible
top
amazing.
photography.
photos.
His work is
Naks
amazing. I
naman.
It
mean,
is.
Yeah.
really good
So
stuff. His photography is awesome.
So
yeah,
check
see?
him out. Tom Lupton Photos,
Collaboration. Tom,
right?
you should take pictures of Zach on a motorcycle
Oh
in a
yeah. Oh,
gown. Ganon, something.
Makina
Okay,
Moto.
another one, Gracie, who is, she started, we became friends. I haven't met her in person, but she lives around here.
Wow.
Um, and because she watched the first NU reunion, and then we go, oh my God, we have so much in common. Da, 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 da. Anyway, Gracie says the original Filipina actress of the cleaning lady backed out of the project, and then so they kind of rewrote it so that it would be a Cambodian Filipino wife. But actually, Gracie, I have the cheese. The
What's
real
the
story
cheese? Spill
is
the
that
tea.
that the actress you mentioned has a bigger name, so she could carry the show. So they rewrote it for her.
Oh,
You
oh,
know.
when I was
Yeah, yeah.
on the IMDb page for the cleaning lady, there's Shay Mitchell, Shay
Yes.
from Pretty
She's
Little
Tresse,
Liars.
and she was
She's
the Tresse.
she's Pinay, right? So I was looking at her page. Oh, she's Filipina, and I had no idea, but she's one of the executive producers of the show. So that's
Yeah.
really
So,
cool.
well, worth trying. I mean, and like I said, it's a big win. Marie directed an episode. So, yay, Pinoy. Okay. This week we were supposed to talk about love and whatever. So, I am going to exit to let you guys banter the way you do, and I'm going to drink some coffee, tea or something. But, I'm going to leave you guys on stage para masaya. Sige.
Why?
Ayan na. Sige na. Go for it. Okay, perhaps we were gonna talk about love, diba?
Were we
So
going to talk about
because
love? No,
well, you
I
have
want to
the
hear about what Zach. So where in the world did Zach go?
oh
All right,
yes,
now.
okay,
Well, first and
yeah,
Yeah,
foremost, how come you two have the exact same brick background? How can I get them?
because
because she's right next to
we're in the
me.
same place. Yeah.
You can too. Okay, Zach, look at your settings.
Oh, but
That
he's on his phone. So can you do this on a phone though?
Are you on a phone? I
I'm on.
don't.
That's
Wait, do
why
you see
it's
the
on.
settings? Baka it's there too.
I
Just
have
look at the settings.
settings. I
Yeah,
can
go to
press them,
settings. Go to
and
settings and it should show you.
it
Virtual
shows me.
background.
Nope, it just shows me camera and audio. So I get.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Ay,
yeah.
baduy.
Oh,
Babaguhin ko
look
yung
at
sa akin.
Joey's house. Grabe,
Grabe,
oh.
no? Social.
Very
Is that where
nice.
you play
Is
the
that
grand
piano?
piano?
Yeah.
Yeah, once in a while when I'm bored, I'm like, I'll walk over to my piano and tinkle, tinkle, tinkle. Wait, nawala. Hold on. I want to bring my brick
Bricks.
back.
Okay.
My
All
brick
right. I'm
spot.
gonna, like I said, let me step back and let you
I
guys do the magic, and then I will curate what they're saying and then flash it on the screen so you can read it. Fun
Yeah,
things
yeah.
like that.
Actually,
Tech
since we're
stuff.
talking about post Valentine's I know it's out of everybody's heads because everybody's just. This is what I noticed in this day and age. When something passes, it's like ages ago, right? It's only Feb 28 or 7, right? Valentine's was just 2 weeks ago.
That's like 2 weeks ago.
And
That's so yesterday.
I know, and
Yeah.
then it looks like I don't want to talk about it. But if you think about it before the internet and everything, we could still talk about it, right? Or
Yeah.
am I just imagining things? But
No, I think things are going too fast. That's for
yeah.
sure.
This is like,
So
so
I'll
anyway,
leave you to it.
yeah.
Can you believe that we're going to
It,
be? It's going to
go
be
ahead.
March in 4
Couple
days.
days. Yeah. So I'm thinking like I don't know, man. Maybe did your Valentine's work out? If what are your horror Valentine stories that happened in the past 2 weeks? Specifically those blind dates that I'm curious about. Oh, you promised while we're waiting for those questions. You
Yeah.
promised Joey. Guys, I was watching on my way to the US. I was watching the Swindler, the Tinder, Tinder
The
Swindler.
Tinder swindler. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So,
You have something to contribute with that story. I mean, how did that work?
so did everybody, has everybody seen it yet? Is it in the Netflix
Yeah, it's
version
in
in the
Netflix
Philippines?
already.
It's
Yeah,
everywhere, right?
but
Yeah,
basically,
it
based on the
was.
title, it's basically swindlers in Tinder. Basically, yeah.
Oh my God, it was just awful. The sad thing about what happened with this guy is not only did he swindle millions of dollars,
From
hundreds
you?
of thousands. No, not me.
Okay, from a lot
Well,
of people.
he would have gotten like $10 from me.
Because I
But
was about to say, hey, Joey, pautang naman, oh.
no, ikaw kasi ikaw yung sikat eh.
So wait a minute,
So,
this same guy swindled billions from everybody, including
well,
you.
yeah, well, not me. Fortunately, that was a bullet that I dodged, but I do have a story of my own. Not on the same scale, but when I was watching it, ang daming mga the triggering aspects of getting lied to, and just
Yeah.
and what's really sad is in the aftermath of all of this, these poor women didn't get their money back. And the guy is roaming free like nothing happened.
What's the agenda? What's the modus? How does it work? I mean, how do they get money from people?
So speaking from experience, do you want to hear my story?
Sure, go for it.
Okay. So the way these con artists do it is through an app. A lot of people meet them that way through apps. The women in the Tinder swindler, obviously they met him through Tinder. I never got onto Tinder. I never got into it. But the apps that I did get into was the first one was Coffee Meets Bagel, CMB. And when you get into the online dating, I don't want to call it a game, but when you get into online dating, you need to approach it from the perspective of, you know, you have to guard yourself to a degree and not be.
Wait, sorry, 1 second. Coffee meets bagel. Couldn't they think of something else, like maybe hot dog meets donut? Right? That would make more.
I think it would.
It
They
plays
meant
with your
it to
mind more.
sound.
Right?
It was a woman. Actually, it's a female designed. Women designed the app as a way to kind of keep it. I think just like it indicates that you're just having coffee or something light.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't know. But it was the first time. This was the mistake I made. The first time that I got on a dating app, very naive and just very like, I don't know what I'm doing here. So the first guy that paid attention to me, who liked, because you kind of like a person, you tap on the heart if you find the person interesting, funny, handsome, whatever, smart, whatever. You tap the heart, blah blah blah, and then if they like you back. I think in Tinder speak, like if you swipe right or whatever, swiping one way or another, if you both swipe in the same direction, it's
It's a
mutual.
match.
That means that it's a match. Yeah. So the first person, one of the first people that I hearted, and don't judge me, But this guy looked like a GQ model. and I wasn't really thinking like, that and that's not the reason why I tapped heart. Okay, that's not the reason why I tapped heart. Interesting bio, smart,
Oh, come
and
on, interesting bio, my foot.
and
Everybody's
it
got
just
an
he
interesting
just
bio.
happened to look really good, and so within like was it like 30 minutes, an hour or so, I got a response, and
Oh,
there's this whole like, hi, how are you? Blah 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 blah, and I think he could smell the desperation or the naivety, like madaling lokohin tong babaeng to or whatever, but whatever it was, um, he made me feel like, like we were flirting and blah blah blah, and I genuinely thought that he was a number one, a real person that had a real interest in me, and so red flag kaagad dapat sa akin was not wanting to talk on the phone or do a video chat.
oh.
That should have been my red flag, and so I was like,
What
why
was
does it
his excuse?
so he very clever. Well, now hindsight, of course, now I know how to smell the BS. But first it was like, well, I'm in between flights, I'm traveling, I'm leaving the country. I'm going on a work trip. I am a contractor and I have this project, and so I won't be able to be in touch, but I'll message you when I land. And he went to Turkey supposedly,
He's a
and
turkey.
so
That's what he is.
he's what?
He's a turkey.
So then he goes, and me in my naivety, I believe that he was telling the truth. Sent me a picture of his lunch when he landed in Turkey, and that for me was kind of like, okay, so yeah, so he's legit, like, he sent me a picture of his lunch. He's in Turkey. Oh, look at that. So like, duh. I actually believed it. And so time difference was the other excuse. Like I would be, because Turkey, halfway around the world, different time zones. Still could not make a phone call, still could not do a video chat, but really laid on the flattery really thick. Like, you're so beautiful, you're so smart, you're so blah, blah, blah. And sadly, some, I'm not going to say all, some women just that they lap it all up, and that was me. I honestly, thought that this was a real person. Looking back at that now, I know, of course, that it was just red flag left and
But
right,
how
left and
how
right.
long was it dragging on before you realized, like, wait a minute?
Oh, so here, this is where it gets even sadder. So within the first 5 days or so, immediately confessed he loved me and couldn't
Wow.
wait to see me. Was dying to hear my voice. I'm like, and here I am. I'm like, why don't we do a phone call? And he's like, oh, well, I can't right now, blah, blah, blah. And it was just like, excuses. About within a week, and this was another huge red flag, uh, freaks out. And this was similar to what happened in the Tinder Swindler Netflix. He's freaking out and he sends me this text message, baby, something happened. And I'm like, what happened? What happened?
Until he starts calling you baby already.
Oh yeah. And so he goes, like, I was at the gym and my wallet was stolen with all of my money, all of my credit cards, and my passport was taken.
No.
So immediately my instinct is, okay, you need to either call or go to the nearest American embassy or consulate. and let them know what happened to you so you can at least file a report, blah, 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 have that, officially documented. And I even went to the extent of Googling an embassy or an American consulate in Turkey. And I screenshot everything. I just said, call them tomorrow. It was all over the weekend. It happened on a Friday, I think. And then, I'm going to have to do it on Monday. I'm scared. I don't have anywhere to go. I don't have any money, blah, 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 blah. And then this is where it gets even, again, hindsight, a bigger red flag. Then all of a sudden it was
a lot of flags already here.
I know, right? I know, right? The project that he was working on, he was hired as a contractor to do this, to the tune of he had to finance the project to the tune of like $250,000. And he said he would, the people that he was working the contract for were not going to be happy if he wasn't able to produce anything. And so, he made it sound like his life was in danger, and that I was his only hope. And, and it just, I honestly, genuinely, I fell for it. I absolutely fell for it. Okay. So fast forward to, long story short, like 3 months, 4 or 5 months later, I've ended up I sent him about a total of $4,800.
Wow. Okay.
And what,
and he disappeared. He was trying to milk you for the next 3 months.
No. So what happened was, and this is the part that's like so sad. Well, I mean, the whole thing was just sad, but I didn't have that kind of money. So I ended up, I touched savings, touched my stock from my employers, and first red flag was when he asked for me to send the money via Western Union or something, one of those like transfer things, and the person who was facilitating the money transfer, I think I was sending him like $1,000 that first time, was like, ma'am, have you ever met this person you're sending money to in person?
Oh, okay.
And, and I'm like, that's none of your business. And she was like, ma'am, I have to ask this. Did you ever meet this person in person? Have you met face to face? Have you, and I'm like, so I couldn't lie. I was like, well, I mean, like, he's my boyfriend, but we haven't actually, he's traveling right now. He's traveling right now.
But I love him.
So it was, so that should have been a huge, like, it was red flag after red flag after red flag after red flag. So unless you've seen the Tinder Swindler, you don't really understand what it's like to be in the person's shoes who's getting swindled, because these con artists, they get you so wrapped up in the emotion of feeling like you're the center of the universe, like you're their world. They will fall apart without you, kind of thing.
Everything's about you with that situation.
Yeah, and so, but it was just like, it was just really sad how it all turned out. But the saddest part was when he broke up with me via text message. And after he got $4,800 out of me, he basically texted me at work and said, I don't know how to tell you this. You're such a wonderful, kind-hearted person, but I'm breaking up with you. It's over. And I got this message when I was at work, and I'm like, what? And that was it.
You know what? These con artists, they're doing the numbers game. They were
absolutely
a huge net, and it's a numbers game. They're looking at maybe 1% that maybe they're going to be able to get money with or money from. But didn't you meet your current boyfriend?
So the first one.
I mean, it's good that came out of this, right?
Oh wait, so you're on mute, Marcy.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have a special guest, a love guru. Okay.
Ooh.
So he can advise you.
Okay, please. Yes.
Dr. Francis Brew.
So Uh, how are you, Mrs. Leviev?
Have you been
Surprise!
narinig mo yung kwento? Did you hear the story of Joey?
Well, medyo spotty yung yung Wi-Fi ko, so I was hearing bits and pieces. All I could conclude is dapat nasa episode siya ng Tinder Swindler.
Oo, dapat.
How are you
Well,
guys?
welcome, Francis. I love you. Are you crying?
Sorry, what?
I thought, yeah, I know. I'm just checking if Joey's crying. Because she misses you, Francis.
God, Francis.
Well, I'll miss you guys then. I think there's a delay with some of my responses lang because my Wi-Fi is weak. Eh. Good to see you guys. Good
It's
to
so
be
good to
here
see
on.
you.
Yeah. See, Zach,
Oh
I've
my
seen
God.
visit the office
2
for more
years
than
ago,
a year. 2 years ago, yeah. Yeah.
the
But
mono back.
you, yeah, with the mono bag, yeah. But you, Joey, so things
Oh
haven't
my God.
changed much as far as her love life goes,
Hey,
It's
is that a
pretty much
boyfriend?
par for the course. But you have
Love.
a new, yeah. Pero you have
Yeah.
a new boyfriend now, and
Yes.
hopefully, yeah, hopefully he's not us, you know.
Oh no. No, he's
Sorry,
not.
I'm,
He's
I'm not.
really
I'm not.
not.
I'm not laughing at your situation. I'm just,
No, 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 no,
like,
no. It's
yeah.
fine to laugh at it because I can laugh at it now too. But that was just
Okay.
like my hard lesson learned.
But how did you meet? But you met your current boyfriend now because of this situation.
No, 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 no. So you would think that after that first one, that would be, I would have learned my lesson, but I didn't. And so there were
Yeah.
maybe there's one or two more swindlers that I met. And no, I did not give money to anybody else. That was the first and only time that I did. And then I just basically said, I am not doing these. I had a new rule that I would only, number one, meet people who were local. None of this BS of, oh, I have to travel to Turkey, or oh, I have another funny story. One of them said he was with the CIA. So that was
Oh
another
wow.
funny. That was like really funny. That was just like I'm not even going to get into it, but so my new rule became, okay, I'm not
You
going to
gotta
let
help
this
me.
stop
gotta help
me.
It's a secret.
And
I'm gonna leave you
he
this
was-
briefcase. Don't talk to
he was in
anyone.
he got in a gunfight. He got in a gunfight and stuff like that, and it was just like, oh my god, man, red.
This is
flag
like
after
true.
red.
It's like True Lies. That Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
Right?
The
Yeah.
late Bill Paxton played that character.
But you know what? There is a way to con the con artists in this situation, and it's a matter of, for example, the guy is asking you for money, right? And you just go back at them and say, "Okay, I'll give you $1,000, but I gotta get to the subway. Can you send me 10?" So they're gonna send you 10, then you break up with them, and you do that with the rest of everybody else, and next thing you know, you're gonna get like $100, $200. So the key there, if somebody's asking you for money, ask for money first, but something that doesn't matter, like $10 or 15 or even 20. And if they go, okay, I'll give you 20 so I can give you 1,000 later on, then you disappear, right?
Ah, well, that's what the woman in Tinder Swindler did. She got back at that
Yeah.
that guy by getting his designer clothing and selling it on eBay, which is I'm glad for her. But no, my boyfriend is wonderful. We actually did not meet on an app. We did not meet through an app. No, we did not meet on an app. We were introduced by a mutual friend.
Oh, okay.
Who
The good old fashioned way. Actually, speaking of love
Yeah,
and partners,
good
Francis
old-fashioned
Wu
way, yes.
is quite the ladies' man. In fact, I idolize this guy back in NU. He's like, wow. So, how are you in your love life right now, Francis?
How are you in your love life now, Francis?
Pretty good. Pretty stable naman.
Ooh.
Very stable. I mean, for 6 years, I guess. Yeah, more than 6 years.
Wow.
I guess
Wow.
it's safe to say this is like a milestone, right? That's 6 years, right?
That's another.
Yeah.
Close to it. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't want to talk about anything. We're talking about you.
Yeah.
We're talking about me.
My life is my
The
love
love
life is my love life is boring. See, Joey, And any one story from Joey is a
No, I mean,
as
the whole
adventure talaga. Adventure,
And
man.
Kiko
Tinder thing
knows.
pala,
Kiko
grabe.
knows. Francis has been. We've known each other since we were what 17,
College.
18,
17 or 18, yeah.
17 or 18. Yeah. So he's seen it
Wow.
all.
Yeah.
Was I born yet?
Seen it.
Yeah, I was born already. About I'd be
Wait,
5 years old back then.
Yeah, I think so.
why do you have a nice microphone in your
I know,
place,
pan
Francis?
DJ,
What?
pan DJ. On in the raw.
Do your show from home?
Yeah, the whole toaster roast thing. Yeah. I know we're going to start the new season very soon. It's unfortunately now I have some technical challenges. Like my gear's old, so I can't update the OS. So Kim, if you're listening, and Briggs, if you're listening, you probably are not. I'm really sorry. I keep apologizing to you guys, but still fixing my the gear on my end. But how's your love life?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Very well.
You
I
guys are
was
pushing 1 year already, right?
as what? Oh wait,
Are you,
I
or
don't
has it
know
been,
if has what?
you and your boyfriend, has it been a year or approaching a year or over a year?
No, a year this July.
Ooh,
Yeah.
very fresh.
But we went like all out. I guess, I think a lot of it also has to do with
All out, huh?
at this stage
All
in
out,
my
all out.
my
Yeah.
age.
All out.
When you're when you met the right person at the right time, I think that's kind of what just brought us together. But it was really, it was the old fashioned way. A friend introduced us and we went
So
on our first
can you
date.
elaborate on the old fashioned way of what all
Sure.
out means?
um we lived together. I moved in with him. And
You're
we have a
blushing.
dog. We have a dog.
Blashy.
Your cheeks are
Oh, you have a dog. Okay.
No, his dog, but he's our dog now because I
Okay.
live here. So, but yeah,
Doggy Style
so
Island. Yeah.
and
Sorry,
maybe
yeah.
somewhere, well, not maybe, but somewhere down the road, I want to ring on it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I hope that
But
happens.
that's not.
I hope
We're
that
not
happens
in a
sooner.
hurry.
Oh, not in a hurry.
No, we're
Knowing
not.
you, I don't know what not in a hurry means. It's like when you wake up in the morning with him, and you're like, oh, good morning. Where's my ring? Good morning.
So it was our first Valentine's, this past Valentine's, and he actually got me personalized M&Ms with our picture on it.
Wow.
So cute. I know. Just like, and
Like
I
the
can't, I don't,
small sized M&Ms with your pictures on it.
yes, our pictures on it. Yeah. It is
Mm.
sweet. So sweet. Like a really nice
Wait,
picture of us.
you know what?
I can't eat the M&Ms though, because they're just like, it's just too cute.
I
know
I have a tip. Why don't you buy fingerless gloves? Like when you have tapos you say something like, "Oh, I like these fingerless gloves, but something's missing." Yeah, it might work, right?
Or
Well-
you can also wear when he's not around, you can just wear a ring and stick that in the sun for like the
Yeah.
and then take it out when he's around, and you'll see there's like a tan line. And then he'll notice that. What's that? Oh, I know. Look at that tan line. Something's missing. If Martin is listening, I think we asked a while back if we have questions about lousy Feb 14 experiences the past 2 weeks. Are there questions that are coming up already, or anything like that of the sort?
Anybody have any shares?
Yeah, or is Tom?
Anyway, guys, I gotta go because my Wi-Fi isn't too strong, and it's there's delays and everything. And this has happened, a couple of times before.
But thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for stopping
great
by,
to see
and
you guys again.
we can do a pre-recorded thing with Francis next time.
Yes,
Also,
I think that would be
people
great.
Sure, yeah.
watching, don't forget Toaster Roast on Spotify. Naks
Eh?
naman.
I
Those
think
two-
it's on Spotify. I
It's
have
on
mixed
It
feelings
Spotify.
was
about No, I have mixed feelings about Spotify, so that's also
right
why
now.
we
Yes,
delay it.
yes, yes.
Personal feelings about Spotify. So, anyway,
Oh,
that's not the. You know what I mean. Anyway,
Yeah,
Joey,
Aw,
great to see you, and great to
great to
hear
see you.
about your latest romantic adventure. Yeah, we're hoping. I'm personally hoping to watch a Netflix documentary, and you'll be part of it. And
The happy ending kind, right?
yeah, oh yeah, happy
The
ending.
happy
Yeah,
ending.
all out happy
I
ending.
know.
Yeah,
I
whatever. Yeah, everything. Yeah,
know.
yeah. Wait, Zach, are you here in the Philippines or are you in the States?
I
He's
just
back.
I just got here yesterday in the U.S. So I just got to finish some lunches and some rides, and I'll be heading back again.
Wow.
Nakakapagod naman. Sorry,
Oo.
Globetrotter si Zach. Jet setter.
Globetrotter.
May pabibili ka? I have a discount in
Next
the
time. For sure.
Papabili ka
Anyway,
dito.
thanks so much,
Uwian
Francis.
mo ako
May
ng
papabili ka
morning.
daw? Do you need something from Zach?
Hmm?
Do you need
No,
something?
I was just asking if he's in the Philippines or in the States.
Kaya nga, we can make padala. You want us to send you something? I don't know, speculous cookie
Like
butter,
I
whatever.
have a discount in Guitar Center. Wait a minute,
Oh.
you work for a music
May
store?
Guitar Center pa ba? Didn't,
Yeah,
didn't Guitar Center go bankrupt? Okay.
No,
Sige.
may buhay pa.
Well,
they got rescued by the government. That's why I'm teaching there on the
sige.
side. That's why I have a discount. So
Oh, sige.
yeah,
I'll
you
let you know. I'll let you know.
Yeah. Sige, sige. Thanks, Francis.
Oh,
Yeah, bye
Francis.
guys.
Mwah. So
Bye.
good
See you again soon.
Mwah.
Ayan. Were you surprised, guys?
Yes.
Surprise. Kind of
Ayan.
miss Francis' demeanor is still the same, calm, cool, collected, and just like he doesn't care, but he cares.
He
So
was like that even in college. Like
Yeah,
I've known him
it's
since
like-
we were 17, 18, and he hasn't changed a bit.
Oh, you mean like 5 years ago, right?
Yeah, just 5 years ago.
Okay, that's right.
in fact, come to think of it, I have never seen Francis panic. He's always been. Can you, like, for example, I'm trying to imagine, like, the most stressful time for us would be before the Rock Awards. I'm trying to think if he never panicked, right? Have you ever seen him panic?
I've seen him emotional, but he's not the kind that, like the freaking out kind of like panic.
Yeah.
Like he's still very level-headed.
Yeah, he's like, oh shit, I'm getting mugged.
Oh,
That's how he is. Hey, is Tom coming back?
What's that?
Tom?
Oh no, he had a photo shoot. So there's this whole conversation because I did post it in the NU chat, and then Myrene said, "Hey, I have a photo shoot. I can't come join you guys." And then Tom said, "Oh, I'm going to a photo shoot too." Naks naman.
Mm.
Well,
Um,
we've got another episode
Speaking-
next month, maybe.
Yeah, speaking of Tom, if you're listening, I'm thinking of going back into modeling here in the US. If you need a
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like Zach, you're already so famous as it is. So I would kind of like maybe just, rein it in a little bit because you might get too famous.
No, baka your next phase of modeling is, the mga, what's his name? Sam Elliott, like the older mga George Clooney type, ganyan. Yung mga older.
May billboard si Zach.
Just wait. Yeah, just wait.
Yeah. I think right now it would be more of like Brad Pitt 10 years ago. What do you think?
10 years? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Wait, para you can go for the ruggedly older man. You have to wait a few years kasi wala ka pa. You're so young.
What's his name? Can't forget. Han Solo. What's
Harrison Ford.
Correct. You just wear an earring.
He was my
Pwede,
boyfriend.
pwede.
He was.
He was your boyfriend since early 2000.
Okay. Maybe we can shout out the people watching. Can you see it?
Oh my God, of course. Oh my goodness.
for
So Vince just popped in. There's Lynn, Brian, Walter, Mark Hamilton,
Mark Hamilton.
Ron,
Mark.
Gracie.
Excuse me.
Brian Raleigh, baby earlier. So, welcome everybody.
Hi,
Wow.
thanks for tuning in or joining us. It's weird saying that, isn't it? It's like
And
weird.
to those who are going to see this pod, because these live things on Facebook, some of them see it a day later. I'd still want to say
that's right.
as well.
Okay.
Yeah, it just goes on and on. So you don't have to be live. You can still catch the show, and
You
Yeah,
can still
and you know what?
not
Tell us
live
your
live.
ideas. Yeah, tell us your ideas, what you want to hear, and what you want to see. Like, do you want to see behind the scenes of Zach modeling by himself in front of his mirror? Puede. Or do you want to learn
Oh, you know
how to
what?
ride a motorcycle? I don't know.
You know what? I just learned last weekend that there is a Filipino restaurant 2 subway stops away from me.
what's it called?
So, FOB, as in like F, as in the
Oh,
letter
like
F,
fresh off the boat. Fresh off the
FOB?
boat.
and
So-
something Brooklyn, FOB Brooklyn.
Ah.
So they have barbecue, tapsilog, spam silog,
In
adobo.
Queens, meron sariling at. Yeah.
Marami, but I didn't know we actually have a couple
In
here
Brooklyn.
Oh,
Wow.
so I was like, and they're just like 2 stops away from us. So I'm really excited. So I'm thinking of going there and overeating and maybe getting videos of the food. And
Hey, that's a good thing to show us. Hey, why we should have a segment of you just eating somewhere and
Eating?
showing us
right?
like the
And-
food in the US and make us all jealous and stuff. I think that would be a great idea. Put in your phone and let's show
Yeah,
it on.
give it to
on
me,
the-
then we'll share it. Sige,
Okay,
sige.
yeah, that
Okay,
sounds like- that
And
sounds
foodie
fun.
maybe
segment.
maybe
Oh,
we could
and I
do
got to Jollibee. I have to go to Jollibee.
I think maybe we can also do some giveaways. I'm thinking where we can get giveaways. I don't know how that works for now, but I'll figure it out. I remember before we auctioned off my underwear, that got 500 pesos for the benefit of a street kid in Ortigas, if I'm not mistaken. I
Yeah,
don't think that's gonna work now though.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, it was fun with the phone.
They could brief.
But nanak na brief. Yeah,
Oh my
But I have to.
gosh.
I do have to share.
I'm gonna show you something.
Okay, so while
Sige.
Zach is getting that something, speaking of Filipino food, one of the first things that Robert did for me was he made me arroz caldo.
How's that?
What?
Should
not
I
supposed
do
to-
it?
Did you paint that?
Yeah.
Did you paint that?
Are you
Should I give
serious?
this away? But how
Talaga,
many
you did that?
back in the Philippines?
Who is that?
It's just a boy and a mom.
Oh, you painted it. Oh, we can. Are you donating that to a possible auction?
You know what? I had a faint. Wait, let me just put this away so I can sit down.
Ang galing naman. So talented naman talaga to si
Ay, so
Zach. oh.
talented.
talented.
So
I have,
many.
Remember this? I have a faceless Santa that I brought in the station. It was a Santa Claus with holding a baby Christmas tree with no face. So I was trying to sell that for 2 million pesos. Nobody was buying it. So I decided, I'll give this painting away. Why? You know what? You guys saw the penis that Richard Gomez did, right? He's selling that.
Mm.
Oh my
No.
goodness. Google it. Just put in Richard Gomez painting.
I don't want to put Richard Gomez penis.
I know, right?
Oh my
It's
gosh.
not even- you know what? I know art is art, but let me just explain this penis that he drew. It's not even 3-dimensional. It's just a line with a head. Like a
Oh.
4-year-old would make. No, maybe a 4-year-old would make. But
And he sold it for like, as in somebody bought it.
hey, you know what? I'm not updated yet, but he was trying to sell it for about 2 million, and it was even spurting.
Oh, are you serious?
It's not as graphic as I am describing it, but if you see it, it's funny. You'll see it. Okay, that's what Richard Gomez did. So all I'm saying is, Art, I tried to sell my facial Santa. Nobody was biting, so maybe we can give a painting away next episode. Let me figure out how to bring it back home. Those who would want it, and we'll see what other things we can give away.
Hmm. Well,
But
people are
probably,
buying it because it's Richard Gomez, not because of
Yeah.
the painting.
but
He could put a
promise me,
dog.
Google that. Google that, Richard Gomez. Make sure you put the word painting
Or
before
not.
penis.
Or
Because
not.
if you take out the word painting, something else will come out. So Richard Gomez painting penis, and that's it.
So Patrick in the chat says, paparaffle ka daw ng motor. Yeah, and I think that'll be a good, like, one of the motorcycles that you get to
Hey,
test
we'll
drive.
try, but that's going to be like the first year online anniversary level. I think that might be a maybe, but not now.
Right?
So gathering, we can
Ooh.
get people there, right? We'll see. We'll see. I can give a motorcycle that's this big if you want.
Ah,
Oh,
sige, gusto
cute.
ko. I want
Cute,
that.
cute. I'm just
But,
looking through messages. Sorry.
And autograph.
Okay.
Gusto ko autographed. Kailangan may nakasulat. Sack.
Surely you have Makina merch. You do, diba?
yeah, but it's not with me though. Oh yeah, it's back.
No, I meant you can.
Yeah.
You can give away merch. Yeah.
Yeah, let's give away
Give away
merch.
merch. That's a good
Diba
idea.
sabi mo, you're gonna make, magpapagawa ka ng logo for the new Zach and Joey.
Ooh.
Or why don't we have a logo making contest for Zach?
Ayun! There you go, guys.
Price is Richard Gomez painting a penis.
You can't find. I'm so sorry. There was a message like last month of someone who told her story, and I'm so sorry I can't find where it is because we're on many platforms, and so I don't know where it is now. I apologize. Patrick again says, or a kamote painting, Zach.
Kamote.
And anything that Zach paints.
Si Buhay Isayas Bundok Ocampo. That's your name, Buhay or Buhay. Pwede din pong helmet, sabi niya.
Oh, yeah, an autographed helmet.
A helmet is a good idea. Practice safety.
Yes. At GAT, all the gear, all the time. Oh, diba? Oh, how weird. See, your motorcycle fans are crossing over or whatever. Anyway,
Well,
back to
he
the
has
love
14
story.
He has 14,000 of them on his
Wow.
Insta.
That's Insta. YouTube's bigger, diba?
Oh, really?
Yeah, YouTube's doing well, but the most I would be in Facebook. That's what's pushing.
Oh.
We're trying to aim for 1M by the end of the year. We are at
On your moto?
Yeah,
Moto
Makina.
Makina?
Yeah.
Wow.
In fact, it's so funny. A lot of the people there don't know the band. They're discovering it through
Nice.
yeah. It's a completely different generation going on with the whole
Yes, true.
And then they
so
also
cool.
discover, oh, you were in radio? What's NU107? Can you tell us about it?
Oh my
Did they
God.
say what is radio?
Yeah,
Diba? Wala nang radio.
Radio. It's still around, guys. You just gotta open your radio. It's still there. So yeah,
You mean they don't know who you are? How dare they?
No, they know him as the motorcycle guy.
Yeah, but not as the famous radio guy.
No, the radio thing is out of their heads.
How about the band guy?
I guess it would
Do
be.
they know you as a drummer?
Not all of them. However, there is there are some, what do you call them? But the number is few, but there are a lot who would say and look for you, Joey, and ask where you are, and they would know. I've seen in the comments in the Makina Facebook page.
Aww.
So, yeah. Oh, by the way, just a shout out. We're doing Oplan Pantay for the YouTube and Facebook. I have the world champion for MotoGP. His name's Mark Marquez, Spaniard, really talented racer. I have a helmet of his signature, so I'm giving it away too. But there's Oplan Pantay. The YouTube subscribers have to be matched with the Facebook subscribers because I've been struggling trying to get them together. I don't understand why Facebook goes up, this goes up, but they could never match each other. So I'm waiting for that day to match, for those numbers to match. It's really odd. I don't know why it works that way. But I just want to remind everybody that that thing's still going on.
Okay.
Okay, Facebook and YouTube fans of Makina, please.
Patayin nyo na, please.
I'm sorry. Are you Zach? Can you see the comments?
I fortunately I can't because of
Okay,
He's
so
on his
we'll read it.
phone.
Yeah, we'll read
He
it
has
to
to
you.
swipe or do something to see
So
it.
Buhay, if I'm saying it right, or Buhay, which he says is his real legal name, Buhay. Only titos and titas know what NU107 is, and the new generation missed it. Tapos chime in naman si Lynn Malimban Lagui. That's so true.
Okay, you have to
Agree.
enlighten me. Ano yung titos and titas? I've been hearing that, but it's kind of like it flies over me.
Oh yeah, tell us Zach because you're
Ano
in
yung
Manila.
titos and titas?
There's a page. I don't know if they are pertaining to this, but there is a page that is super fun. It's called Titos and Titas of Manila, and even I'm surprised because they're coming up with photos of the old quad back in the early '80s. You know that stuff, like old Green Hills pictures. All these that remember the Pepsi scam. Really, that 356 Tansan that messed up
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
everybody.
yeah, yeah.
All of
Yeah.
these things that everybody could relate to because there was only traditional media as a focal point. That's why an entire generation, our generation, although I'm younger than you guys, is they are
Rub
um,
it in.
we could relate right away. Remember, I was talking about this before. Unlike now, there's so many things to grab, info from. For example, if you're a Netflix watcher and I'm not,
Mhm.
you cannot connect already. You're
Yeah.
unlike before. We had Channel 2, Channel 7, and
Mhm.
that's it.
9.
And we
Yeah.
had
13.
yeah, 13. We had NURT, City Light. I mean, those radio stations that were kind of niche and not pop.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Could
like
relate right
RX
away. Like an
93.
entire college generation could know, oh, yeah, number one in NU because we were all listening to that. So, Titos and Titas of Manila, the group page in Facebook, I think you will enjoy. It's everything of that era, and it's fun. Even old restaurants, they don't last any. That's not there anymore.
Mm.
So that's
So
Ah.
so a lot of the new things
it's
are there.
really a generation thing. So when they call you a tito and tita, it's like being a ma'am when they ma'am you over here.
Ma'am, sir. Ma'am,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah.
Okay.
So it's a certain age. So
Ah, okay. Okay, okay. So you'd be
okay.
a tito, but Zach, you're too young to be a tito. Is that what
I
that
don't want
is?
to be a tito, man. No, or tita.
I
But you
think
No.
could be a, ito, iba pa, plantita.
Oh,
Okay.
what's that?
The ones who love plants.
Oh,
Because that's a whole thing, right?
wow.
Uh,
plant.
Raleigh Cervantes says anyone in 30s to 40s is valid to be tito
Oh,
and tita. Wow,
okay.
great. Hudson says it's like millennials. Because, yeah, millennials are older now, diba? Gen Z yung
Yeah,
mga
yeah.
What do you call the next batch after the millennials?
Gen
Um,
Z. You below
That's
it? Gen Z.
the
and
one,
then
the
what's
next,
after
the
that?
younger one, those
The
younger
younger
than
ones. Gen Z. Mm-mm.
Gen Z. Okay, those, that batch. I'm seeing a
What?
lot of really great talent coming up from that batch.
Mhm.
That not nothing against millennials, but I mean the next batch, they're really awesome, and I think it's the advent of platforms like TikTok where everybody can. They're just so
Mm.
Yep.
creative. They're using
Yeah.
their brains more, and I'm like, wow, all these things coming up. There's this influencer. I think she's Gen Z. She's a
Uh-huh.
director. Her name's Donalyn. She's a director. She's a singer. She's a influencer. She's got like 8 million in YouTube followers,
Oh,
Wow.
look.
and she's
Uh-huh.
one platform super talented. I'm like, oh my goodness, look at this batch, better than the millennials. I must say. No,
Did you
Yeah, it's because I think
have
they
you heard of
learned. They learned from them.
the Linda Lindas?
Linda's.
The Linda Lindas.
Yes.
So their ages 11 to 17. They're a
All
girl punk,
Asian.
all Asia and Latina, Asian and Latina punk. They do punk rock.
They
Oh,
played
yeah.
on.
Yeah,
I heard them on Sirius XMU already. They're very good,
yeah. Ang
and
galing,
their
ang
their
galing. I'm like,
big their big breakout was they played at the library.
Yes, that that
Oh,
that that video of theirs went viral. So yun ang dapat i-google mo, Zach, hindi yung penis ni Richard Gomez. I-google mo si the Linda Lindas.
how many
Yeah, Gracie in the chat says that she's heard of them. She loves them.
how
Very
many
talented.
how many are they in
Four,
the group? Four. Linda.
four. Uh,
Punk talaga ha,
they
punk.
two
There's like, yeah, it's
guitarists.
good
Yeah,
music.
two guitarists, a bassist, and a drummer. Ang
Nice.
galing. It's like 11 years old. My goodness. Oh, have you heard of the other drummer, Nandy Bushnell? Nandy
No.
Bushnell. Oh my, you guys! I'm shocked. I'm
Who's
shocked.
that?
He's this like 11-year-old or 10-year-old from London. She's an
Oh.
incredible drummer. She went
Oh,
viral
she played with the
because
Foo Fighters.
she covered the Foo Fighters. She covers
Oh,
so many really good bands, and then Dave Grohl brought her up on stage. But she's like 11 years old or something. Her name's Nandi, Nandi. You got to look her up. Her Instagram has like millions of people following her, but she's
yeah,
so
that
talented,
batch is amazing. I mean, for me,
right?
like the millennial batch, there was like some sort of a lull. I know I'm gonna get hit by saying all of it, but you can see it. I mean, look at the next generation, what's coming out online right now. There's just an entire generation of the TikTok people are just so
Oh
great.
yeah.
I'm like watching, I'm
Um,
looking at TikTok
Zach,
hole for like 3 hours. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Are you both on TikTok?
I am,
yeah,
but
but
I
I don't
just
really, yeah, I don't really do stuff.
I'm
I'm
not.
trying.
So,
Gracie says mas magaling yung drummer ng Imago. Naks
Oh,
aw.
naman.
Pero si Zach, hindi na siya drummer eh. Di ba? Gitarista ka na.
yeah, I had to shift to the guitars for Imago. So yeah,
Who plays drums now for
Mervin,
Imago?
Sugar Hiccup.
Okay, yes. So watch out. Maybe I can get Melody on here. The
Yeah, that'd be
Melody.
fun.
So they're recording new music, and then I was telling you like worlds collide because Quark was at an event, and then he met these people, and then he crashed. So he went to Melody's recording and studio, but so whoa, I never thought I'd see Melody jamming with Wolf, but they're in band together. So
Very cool.
ayun, ano
Get
pa?
the
Oh
video.
yeah,
Get the video so we can
yes,
share it
yeah.
naman here.
Oh, I can actually because we did produce a video, but I sent Zach and you too. That kid Theo, Filipino, diba? The little boy
Yung
playing
nag-cover ng
drums.
Teeth.
Well,
Nag-cover
he
ng
covered
Teeth
teeth,
song.
but if you look at all his stuff, he covers lots of Eraserheads and other things.
Wow.
But it's so cute. You're right. They're so cute and talented. And
That's
parang diba, their
amazing.
music taste is so wide and varied. I think
Yeah,
that's Gen Z. Yeah.
and I'm just very hopeful for that generation. Speaking of Pinoy music, Raymond and Buddy as the Ultra Combo is coming to town. I think they're going to be playing some dates in Los Angeles and in
Yes.
Marasigan and Zabala.
yeah,
Yes, I
that'll be
will
amazing.
try
Oh my
to
God,
connect. Yeah.
when?
Ultra Combo.
Like soon, diba? March or something. I don't know, soon. So I'll
April.
try to connect with them. April ba? Sige.
Let me know. Let me know.
You'll come here? You'll come to California? Sige.
I'd love to. Yeah, right.
Oh, they
Please.
might have dates in the East Coast too. So
Okay,
yeah.
yeah, let me know. I'd love to see them.
But you can come here, 59 degrees is cold for us.
Oh my gosh,
What's the weather for
grabe.
you guys? You Zach. What's the weather
Nakakainis,
over
like,
there?
yeah,
Right
how
now,
is it in Chicago?
a while back it was -13.
Oh my God. Ugh. That's
It's cold.
awful. That is
You
cold. That's
guys.
colder than here. Like, I think the coldest I felt here was like maybe in the teens this past year, at least.
You guys
guys.
never hit
Not in
below
the single
zero?
digits. But we
Oh,
got spring weather. Like, we've been hitting the 60s and mid 60s, upper 60s. It was 67.
Last
And
week.
then overnight it plummeted to 30 something. Like, that's why
wow.
it's just awful. Absolutely awful.
That's why people get sick,
Yeah. Right.
Ayun. Hey guys, it is
Yeah,
now
hey.
7 and
Yeah.
it's very late for Joey.
Oh my
And you
goodness, it's
too, I
my
guess. Yeah.
bedtime. Yeah, I was just telling my boyfriend earlier, we have to like do this. Maybe we can record the show earlier because I'm normally asleep like right now
Yeah.
at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I think we can record.
That's how tita I am.
Tita
I'm so
Joey.
tita.
Okay, and we promise we'll be more prepared. So we'll wait for your food segment.
Marcy, Marcy, we
Zach.
say that every month.
Oh man, I did prepare a game last time, but we'll do it. We'll do it better. I promise.
Dude, this is fun. It's meant
I
to be a
brought
hang.
on. Yeah, I brought you a surprise guest. Come
You
on,
did.
come on.
This is meant to be a hang. You know, it's meant to just be like
That's
catching up.
true.
It's our excuse to see each other every month.
This is true.
Oh, diba?
Zach, where will you be next month then?
I'll be in Australia for
Down under. You be
down.
down under.
Hey, Mike, got that down under, Mike. Did that sound right?
Down under.
Put
Yeah,
the shrimp on the barbie.
Oh, idea. Why don't we do the show while Zach is on location in Straya?
Australia. I think
Straya.
it's a good idea.
Can you do that?
Where-
Do you have time? Because you're doing work, right? Will you have time to do that, Zach? I've recorded.
Those junkets usually I get I'm there a day early, and after the whole writing, I'm also going to be there for another free day. So there's going to be 2 free days.
Oh,
I
cool.
don't know if that'll work. So that's
Yeah,
the
let's
first,
do.
right?
We,
I
we
think,
like maybe we can record the show, you know, and just
Yeah.
kinda-
So tell us when
parts
you're
of it.
there. Yeah, you
Yeah.
tell us.
will do.
All
Okay,
right.
last message, Vince Aquino. I have a 20-year-old NU107 mug and cap in excellent condition. Oh, but he's offering it to us.
Keep
If-
keep it na lang, Vince. Keep it.
To use
Oo.
as a giveaway. It's all yours. Happy about this
Kukunin ko na
online
lang
show.
yan. Sige, akin na lang.
That's very generous of you. Thank you so much.
That is very
Thank
sweet.
you so
Thank
much,
you.
Miss. So maybe we'll do some good and do some kind of auction or whatever. I'm sure we can.
Thanks for getting Francis tonight. That was really fun.
It was random.
So random.
Yeah, I'm so sorry again, Tom Lupton. Next time, maybe you guys can interview people as well. So
Major Tom.
yeah.
Major.
Right. Oh my God, it's so good to see you guys.
Okay, think about your parting words as I leave you to close the show. And please don't just say bye, Joey, because I cut it so it's the preview for the next. Did you like my side by side of Junpyo and Zach? Diba?
Oh,
Lee Min-ho and Zach.
Oh my
I
gosh,
put them.
yes.
Were you surprised? I found that photo. Was that like a wedding photo? I just put it together. I don't know. Uy, ito pala. Sana maging active yung Z and J Yahoo group. So as I was researching you guys, because I was already here when you guys were on the tail end of Zach and Joey, right? Meron kayong, what's an EB? Is that an eyeball?
That's an
Yeah.
eyeball. I think that's eyeball.
Eyeball.
We did an eyeball.
Group, my goodness.
See? So they're
Yeah.
saying no. I don't know how you would get in touch with those people because I'm sure the Yahoo group is gone. Like
Yeah.
the function.
Or I would imagine they might be on Facebook.
No, but I
Yeah,
meant the
keep
Yahoo
on-
group.
keep on
Yeah.
doing it until
You
you
know.
hear of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. So how about this audience? If there's anyone you remember or who wants to hang out with us, pwedeng diba? Brand new audience members. If you want to just hang out with cool titos and titas like us. No, we're not. The coolest titos and titas. Come on. Coming at you once a month from around the world, we promise.
We are now called Tita Zach and Tita Joey in the morning.
And Zach is
Anyway.
going to be broadcasting from Straya.
Story.
And then, oh my
Straya,
God, will we do
Straya.
the whole show with an Australian accent? Mate.
Mga 5 minutes lang, tapos wala.
Yeah, meaning much lesser, I think. I have to assimilate
Oh
and
my
stuff.
gosh.
Dan
sige.
and
I will leave you to, maybe you can sing a duet. I don't know, but here I'm removing myself so that your favorite host, Zach and Joey, will say goodbye and bid you adieu. Sweet dreams for the night here in the East, here in America and Western part of the world. And good morning, Manila. So here you go, guys.
Is your boyfriend next to you?
no, he's not.
Yeah, right.
He's in the living room, and I'm
Okay.
tucked away, hidden in a
Your
room
brick wall.
in my brick wall. Yeah, but Marcy actually was right next to me, but she just left. Oh my goodness, it's so good to see you.
Yes. And looking forward to next month as well. You have any parting words?
Not really. I mean, like, what is there to say? We'll see you next month.
On my end, I just want to say, I know it's crazy. It's crazy out there right now with what's going on with Russia and Ukraine. I just wish
Yes.
everybody, it's a good vibes for everybody. Let's
Yeah,
pray
absolutely.
that everything gets sorted out. I mean, war, it's just not the way to do it. I believe
Absolutely.
that, that's why I wish that maybe it would be better if we just if the world were if we had women to lead, like we have women presidents all over. And if
Mm,
there are conflicts, you just end up having countries that are not going to talk to each other anymore, right? As opposed to, bombing each other. So anyway, that's it. I just want to, spread some good vibes to everybody.
mm, yeah. It's a very weird. It's a really tough time that we're all in right now. In between the pandemic, kind of still topsy turvy. Um, and at least here in the U.S., there's like so many changes with masking and not masking and whatnot, and of course with what's going on in the Ukraine. And just I watch too much news, which I shouldn't because it just makes me anxious. But I'm happy that we could do this teeny tiny thing that we do once a month, and hopefully for the 15 people that were tuned in today, we
We hope
brightened
you have a good
your
day.
we brightened your day for at least an hour. So thank you for joining us because you made us smile by hanging out with us. So thank you. And yes, I agree. Spread kindness, spread love, and just um, be safe.
Likewise. So you take care, Joey. Hi to your boyfriend. You guys have a great night ahead of you.
It's
And
good seeing you.
I'm gonna do some daddy duties at this point.
Oh,
Bye
Daddy's gonna
everyone.
go do the.
Go duties. Bye everyone. Again, when you Google that,
Bye.
it's spelled Sasha Gray and Richard Gomez painting penis.
The Linda Lindas. That's what you should Google.
I'm gonna look for that. Bye everyone.
Bye.